Welcome to Primo RV Center and a first look at a brand new 2022 192 RBS. This is the fully updated 2022 model that's just come offline. We've just quickly prepared it for a customer so they can get out and enjoy the beautiful end of summer weather into the early fall. And just one of the best sellers for Coachmen of all time, and certainly for us here at Primo RV Center, a bestseller to our customers who absolutely love it. So we'll go through the new standards and some of the updates, and I'll highlight some of the additionals that this customer has added that are very popular options that we can add here at Primo. So up front, we still have the standard 12-volt jack here to allow you to easily get it on and off your vehicle, especially SUVs. If you're using a small truck or smaller SUV, we have two 20-pound tanks standard. You'll see the brackets just behind here, a very popular Husky TS weight distribution system. Definitely our customers' weight distribution system of choice. It works wonderfully well at reducing the sway out on the 400 series highways locally to us. And then we've got behind that a rack that can handle up to 3 batteries. They've opted very wisely to pair two 6-volt batteries here that will allow them to hold 4 times the power that you'd get on a traditional deep cycle battery. So the reason they've done that is we have a standard 175 watt solar panel already mounted to the roof of all new Freedom Expresses. So now they can really take advantage of that solar by having the storage for that power, and then that'll help to run all your LED lights, be able to use your awning, all the features on board that you're going to want to use, from slide outs to 12-volt fridge, furnace, so all those things that through the seasons you're going to want to use. I love the new updated graphics here. They kind of take the graphics from the front and kind of wrap it around the side. I think that looks absolutely stunning. We've got our huge Pasture Storage here. You'll see inside our standard griddle here, so we've got a great option for cooking breakfast and lunch, and that'll factor right underneath our awning here, so even when we have some sun like today, we can do most of our cooking outside of the sun. We've got a little extra shelf here that we can integrate as well, so great for bringing stuff over as you're making pancakes or bacon in the morning. And then we have our 4-foot long dining table here, a prep table we can pull out, so that's standard on all Freedom Expresses. We've got our awning here that'll come out a full 8 feet, so lots of shaded area here, which on a hot day in August we certainly appreciate. We've got our tandem axles giving us lots of stability. We've got our 2 outside speakers. We've got our LED lights that run the full length of the coach. And we've got a very bright LED light scare light over top of the stairs. We have our new Lippert solid steps here that anchor to the ground. They are adjustable on either side, so if you've got ground that isn't particularly level, you don't have to worry. We've got our grab bar as we come in, so you always have something to anchor yourself to. We've got 4 very large jacks, and nice and easy to put down with our drill adapters here at Primo. We've moved our spare tire to the back, so typically it is located at the front, but when we do it at a Husky TS weight distribution, for where the brackets have to mount, we do have to relocate that, so that's come to the back. We do have a optioned-in ladder here as well. Standard, you have a pre-wire at the very top there for a outside camera, so if you wish to have a backup camera, you can. We've got some new taillights here for 2022, some LED taillights, so nice and bright at night. As we come around the coach, we've got our central dumping station for all of our tanks, so black and gray. We've got our 30 amp service hookup here. We've got our black tank flush, which is super handy, something if you haven't had a trailer before, you will learn to love. Just allows you to clean out the sensors in that blank tank, so when you pull into a dump station, typically there is fresh water at most of them. You can hook up a hose, flush out that tank when you're hooked it up to sewer, and just allows you to keep those sensors clean, which you'll appreciate over time. And next to that, we've got our fresh water for on-site water. We've got satellite and cable hookup, and then a great little feature, we've got our outside shower, wonderful for just rinsing off the feet when you come back from the beach, or a little outside shower if you've got some privacy. You do have hot and cold water. So our customer here has option to put in a slide topper, so that's on the very top here, and that's an option you can certainly add at any time. What it does is basically prevent that top seal from really being exposed to the sun. It also prevents any of that little bit of debris, especially in the fall. You can imagine all the leaves falling. You'll sometimes get little twigs and branches. So there's obviously potential damage there if you weren't up there, getting on the roof with your ladder, checking on it to make sure that that area is clear. With the slide topper, you don't really have to think about that, and that is something that I know a lot of our customers appreciate over time, especially if they've maybe had a slide out in the past. So just know it is a feature that you can add initially here at Primo, but it's also something you can do later on to your unit you may have now, or this one in the future. As we come around back to this side, you'll notice in the front cap here, we've got the huge automotive glass window, so that just brings a tremendous amount of light inside. And then we've got all those lights facing forward, which at night, if you're hooking up and unhooking up, you will absolutely appreciate. And then you've got that very high stone guard here at the front, so if you're on those gravel roads, ending your trip, heading into the campground, you're gonna appreciate the protection up front. We'd encourage you to reach out to us here at Primo RV Center. Give us a shout. We can certainly detail when we have more of the 192 option coming here. Again, a wonderful first trailer, perhaps moving up from a single axle, something smaller, maybe a different layout that you had with bunks, and now it's just the two of you. You do have a couch inside here, so it's a wonderful addition. And please do join us inside, and we'll have a closer look at the brand new 2022 interior here at Primo RV Center.